Oh god, this is fucking awful. So, welcome. Welcome to my worst fucking stream ever. We are going to do Amnesia: The Dark Descent, but I have to be quiet. So, these are the cards we've been dealt. I will say sorry for everyone in the stream. Now, let's go. Please, Daniel, you have to save me.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
God, this is gonna be such a fucking bad stream. Again, I apologize. This is gonna be so fucking rough. Welcome to the world of Amnesia. We find ourselves in Brandenburg Castle. Our name is Daniel, and we have just consumed an amnesia potion. We have to figure out what drove us to do this. On the way, we are going to discover madness and insanity. But I think it's gonna be a walk in the park. So, break open a bottle of wine, sit on down, and enjoy the stream. Even though I think that this is going to be my worst stream of all time because I absolutely fucking hate ASMR. But I really have no choice right now. I have to be quiet. Let's just fucking lose our minds for a second. Must have been the wind. Now, I should be a dinner box. Yes, thank you. We're going to need them. Nothing in here. Just horror. So, we're going to follow this liquid. Try to find its origins. No, I'm sorry, please don't watch this. Stay the fuck away from this. I am sorry, the game crashed. reason. I'm back home. My God. I'll see you later. Let's go ahead and grab the 2 tinder boxes. And let's grab the lantern, our most useful tool in the entire game. Through this, we gain the power of sight. Why is everything shaking? Okay, the actual castle's sinking. I thought it was just me. Thank God we have some pause for my constant whispering.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him.
For the followers.
His
You're
body
my
is
10th
old
follower.
and weak, and
You made
yours,
me reach the
young
goal.
and strong.
Holy shit, thank
He
you.
will be no match for you. One
I
last
have 10
thing.
followers now, thanks
A
to you.
shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way
I
to
wish
fight
I could
back.
celebrate this
You
louder.
need to escape it as
But
long as you can.
alas, I can't.
Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Listen, this is out of necessity. I can't be loud. I have to stay quiet. Okay. Here we go. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights. I did not have enough time to do that. I was busy. Right. Sorry, hang on. There we go.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
As we can see, the path is blocked by this. It's tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hands or tools. So we need to find something stronger than hands or tools. Let's grab some oil and a tinderbox. And another tinderbox. And if I'm not mistaken, some more oil. Oh wait, hang on, I really should update the tags, shouldn't I? Hang on, ASMR. Because, you know, as long as I'm fucking doing this, I can only interrupt the 10 tags. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's just remove some tags. There we go. Okay. Back to Amnesia. I really don't have time. I need to just progress with this game. I hope the quality is alright. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden, feared that she too would be something. I hope your pasta is boiling well. If anything, I recommend you watch this playthrough with the audio muted. It'll be much more enjoyable. But yeah, I miss Amnesia as well. Let's have an interruption from my whispering.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
British Museum. Still keeping up with stealing relics from other places. Hang on. Okay. So. Hey, I need that. Thank you. Right. Onwards we go. We are going to totally ignore whatever sound that was in favor of the loot. Wait, who is raiding? Thanks for the raid. You have arrived at the worst possible time. I never do ASMR streams. I have to do this by necessity. But thank you so much. Hello there. I hope your stream went well. Gosh, that has actually never happened to me. I've never had a raid happen. I hope you're well. I hope that you gained a lot of followers during your stream. It's just because I have to stay in silence. This is the first time I've ever done anything ASMR. I personally absolutely hate ASMR. I can't stand it. So this is completely out of necessity. If you are going to follow, then do not expect anything like this ever again.
The castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives,
thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate it.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and and there's a risk
Thank you
everything will
for the
collapse,
follow.
especially
I usually
downstairs.
have an
Here,
alert for
here,
that, but
and there.
I'm
Let's
in
get
a
the
new
servants
setup
working on
and I
it.
haven't put it up yet. But thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. It is extremely appreciated. You started the bunker. You are in for a fun time. I recently did a playthrough of the bunker on a random difficulty. It should be up on the VOD should be up on a YouTube channel if you want to see. Wait, hang on. I actually don't know if I've uploaded that. So check the Twitch VODs, and it might be there. Anyways, we are about to enter into a flashback, so let's go.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Happy studying. I hope whatever subject you're studying is alright. I'm a history student myself, so I've read quite a lot of stuff at late nights. Good night. I hope you sleep well. Right. Let's continue through our amnesiatic adventure.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I'm not sure if the fucking microphone picked up my stomach rumbling. If it did, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Right, so this puzzle is quite easy if you know exactly where to go. Pull this one, and then that one. Finally, that one. But before I do that, break the glass. Altstadt and Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with law is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbors, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. Some have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. the Gatter Rivers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies wrought by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dog scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Ulstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in a local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, as he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Ulstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods? And what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Ulstadt, and like most of these of noble birth, rumors are narrated along with his title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role of protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular through his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago. Lived through the time of occupation and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. God damn, that was a long fucking note. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick up the key. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Willem and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It is just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigations from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled, either by the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve all my problems. This letter gives us a key insight in that there is something up with wine at Brandenburg. And there's the gatherer right there. that is what they turn into. But we're just going to run past them. Because we're just that good. The statues were praying, gazing into the dark. Ah, fuck! You know, as far as streaming has gone, I think this is my worst streaming idea of all time. Oi. There we go. A handful of sand, a trickle from a crumbling stone ceiling, and pushed down by the brow of his hat. He braced himself to the cavern, suddenly shifted and settled. Fuck, I really should start reading those sooner rather than later.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a
We got some
lifetime.
good bright.
Or at least until tomorrow.
And let's go ahead and pick up some chamomile and get a barrel thrown in our face and knocked out like a silly little fuckhead. I don't know. Anyways, Daniel has regained consciousness. Wake up, Daniel. We have work to do. Also, I apologize if you can hear my keyboard. I have not really set this stream up to be ASMR because, to be quite honest, I have no idea how to do that. Yeah, you wanna let me in already? Fucking hell. These guys, honestly.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh,
Spoiler, it is.
My God, Wilhelm, do something!
accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
They're not going out. Hello, Legend Warrior 97. Just entering the stream, and I was wondering where the idea of doing an ASMR out of this game came from. Or come from. Surely, it's an interesting idea. So, the idea for this stream is not out of any idea that I have, but rather more of a necessity. Because I have to stay quiet during the stream. Because me, personally, I hate ASMR. In my brain, it just annoys me. But this is the only way I can stream for tonight and for a couple of following days because I'm back home for Christmas. So this is the way we have to do this. Anyways, welcome to Willem's last words. My name is Willem. House of Carriage. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to Castle Brandenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed knight of the order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was solid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I have been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slighted whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted it wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron has invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we were descending down the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has looked up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I've done. I was weak and fell into his diabolical ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. Wilhelm was not long for this world. Anyways, let's just fucking get out of here. Also, I have to take a break because I really need to pee, but I will be right back. Alright, I've returned. We are about to go and have our first encounter with the famous grunt. Our sanity is doing a bit poorly, but I think we should be good. So, Lieutenant, crawl into the corner and let's take a look at him. curious, chat, how many of you guys have played Amnesia before? Or have you just heard about it? Oh, there goes my oil.
The flicker, the bluish light.
I've actually never heard that whispering dialogue before, I think. Nice. We have gathered 4 ingredients, which I think are all of them. You played it already, Legend Warrior. That's good. I think that it's a horror game that anyone who have an interest in horror, they really have to play this game. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought. Or perhaps too few. Ah, shite, we got the fucking shadow approaching us. But yeah, it became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention as he opened the shutters. The French soldiers opened fire on 2 young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Amnesia, I feel like, is the gold standard when it comes to horror games. It knows what it's doing, and it does it with such effectiveness.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And 1 part aqua force.
Early alchemy experiment. For some players, finding solutions to problema, enigmas, is a turn-off in the game. Not to me though. I like them. Yeah, I feel like these puzzles are quite fair, especially if you pay attention to all the notes you pick up. Of course, some people just breeze past the notes, and if you do that, then they might find themselves a bit lost. But I feel like usually the environment tells you where to go. I'm trying to think of examples where it doesn't. Might be in the cistern. But I feel like if you just take your time, read notes and your journal, you should have very little problem of going through the game. Now, early alchemy experiment. This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae. The formal compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpient are a given. The cuprite binds them well. This time, I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hope it will produce a more sound solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violent to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. if it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and safe return. Oh, let's say hello to the Karuk. Hi, DKM. I have to sincerely apologize for this stream. I am doing this out of necessity, not enjoyment. I have to stay quiet. So I sincerely apologize for this, and I would recommend not watching, because I personally absolutely hate ASMR. But if I want to stream, I have to do it. So again, I am so sorry. Now, let's do the puzzle. Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to probably vent the fumes from our most recent experiments has taken a toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. But thank you for dropping by, DKM. It's always a pleasure to see you. Now, let's mix up some chemicals. Oh shit, chemical what? And now we got the pot of acid. Oh, before we leave, gotta remember to grab another tinderbox. And now, bam, magic. Shit. He sat down by the gasping wall, gasping for air. Switchboard. Shit. Boy, get the fuck out of the way. Now, let's go ahead and burn away this flesh. Into the refinery we go. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, the sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was only a matter of receiving a cabin on the SSS Hortensia headed for London. Jesus fucking Christ. These messages, you gotta fucking read them quick.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the
I
darkness, that is?
absolutely love
Stay close.
Alexander's voice.
Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Oh shit. I was there already. Anyway, this guy could actually kill you. voice you just heard was Daniel just kind of freaking out. But we're going to be alright.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
I just realized I missed the entire cutscene of Daniel finding the orb. Oh well. These things happen. Anyways, we are about to enter
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
And how right you are, Daniel. Actually, I'm about to fucking go insane. Holy fucking shit. Need to progress quickly. And it should be very possible. It's just one simple step. Now, come with me. If you could fucking fit a fine fucking hand, I'm insane. Hello, Floor. Nice to meet you. Always so supportive. I like stairs. Now, let's go ahead and regain some more sanity real quick. There we go. And some oil. Spin this around. And down we go. Ow, you piece of fucking shit. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. And now the infamous water monster. Not quite that scary once you know what to do. Hang on. I never hit the wrong position. There we go. All we gotta do is keep moving and keep jumping. about the water monster at all. Which, by the way, its name is Scarabig. Grab the needle. Pick the door open. And we're good. Something large brushed against his leg and he felt himself being dragged along the current of a beast. He pushed himself above the surface. Help! He cried as the ocean swallowed him again. Now I'm so fucking sorry. We are going to be chased by this shadow. So let's just keep fucking running. And we've made it to the black hole. He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of SS Hortensia glittered in the soothing warm yellow light of the setting sun. He turned his head in a calm motion, reaching towards the coast of Portugal, and thought, is this another dream? Now, welcome. Welcome to the most serene place in all of Amnesia. The Fountain. And welcome to my usual stream will begin soon. Loop. This is where it's from. Grab a couple of cinder blocks and some oil. And now, let's go into the guest room and grab ourselves a key.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Now, we're going to listen to a very fun cutscene. Right about here.
Daniel?
What?
Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
I just like to think that Alexander always fucking stands at the end of the bed, right here, staring at Daniel while he sleeps. Like, it's like, Daniel, were you having pleasant dreams? Or, Daniel, still having nightmares, I see. And he's just fucking standing at the end of the bed, just staring at him every single night. Anyways, let's just grab the crowbar.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Anyways, we're going to ignore that for now and break open
God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Now, as always. Usually, there should be an enemy.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. His account confused.
Who cares? Hi, welcome back, Alex. Stream's going good so far. I hope your meal is doing well. I hope it turns out real tasty. You really should stream, yeah. If you do, I'm looking forward to watching that. Fucking door. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. Right, we're about to enter one of the more infamous places in Amnesia. The storage rooms. Or just, storage. The strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only one which offered some comfort. By the way, Alex, if you are watching, please don't, because this is gonna be one of the worst streams I've ever done. I fucking hate ASMR. Okay, we got the drill blade which spawns this guy. We're just going to ignore him. Give that a couple of seconds. Pretty sure we can light our lantern at this moment. And we should be pretty safe. No. Alexander, I have prepared explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try and tell your feather-brained servants that this. Tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquid are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vents in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids, and you are ready to go. Signed, Agrippa. Agrippa is a person we're going to see quite a bit later. For now, we have to just gather up anything we can find in here. 1, 2, 3. Let's just light this one, just to make it a kinda cozy atmosphere. atmosphere. And collect a couple of drill parts that we're going to be needing. And if I'm not mistaken, that should be it. With the drill in hand, we can go ahead and drill up this tank right here. And with that, collect the liquid. And since the barrels are kept on the complete opposite side of each other, we're gonna drill through this and fill up this. And just like that, we have our explosive.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home.
This is one of Daniel's.
Leave me alone.
This is one of Daniel's darkest moments, which, in some people's eyes, could make him seem irredeemable. Oh, fuck. Let's fucking go. Tinderbox. Or tinder boxes.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me.
Oh no. Here we go.
Oh, God. Please. Please.
That is a very brutal scene of Daniel slaughtering the girl, which is pretty rough. In case sorry. In case of missing rod, if a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the study rooms which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage before using a minute one. Grabbing those, and that summons the grunts. So, chat, we hope you're doing well. And that you're enjoying the stream despite the ASMR. Because, you know, I'm telling you. hate it. But as long as I'm here at this new location, well, that's just the way it's gonna be. Sorry. Now, we are just going to start running away from all of these bastards. Should be a guy right around the corner. Grab the barrel, throw it in his face, and run away. Oh shit! I might have fucked that up. Jump, 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 jump. And we're back in the back hole. He breathed heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned, like almost on the floor. He reached the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Now, welcome back to the backrooms. Largest problem that we're going to find ourselves in is... Wait, what?
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I
Oh,
won't bother.
Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shame will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
I mean, I'm sure you're right, Herbert, but to be in a position of embarrassment. Wait. Right. Need to go up here. Welcome to the study. He flipped through the book of monologues looking for etchings and counted 9 different fuckheads. Hello, Kavita, my favorite viewer. My voice is doing some. Listen, this entire stream is by necessity. I have to stay quiet. I hope your stream went well. Did you rank up? It's very nice. Feeling the tingles. I honestly can't relate. I hate ASMR. But glad you're enjoying it. D-ranked. It's okay, man. You'll get back to your rank one day. You just gotta keep the grinding. We should speak to you more like this more. Listen. This is me staying quiet. Right, let's just pick up the note. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. Thank you for the emotes in chat. To my most trusted student and friend, Johan Bayer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20 odd years, as it inexplicably, as the hilly dramatist described it in the Hortus Conclusus, was as if it was told about an underground Mithratic temple crowned with the unearthly artifacts. The orb was big, enough to fill my cup hand, and the texture was smooth and jagged. The color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe the nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Ulstad, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. Hang on. Why is there a fly in this entire level? Okay, we're safe here. Hang on. Let me read chat. Maybe I should stay quiet all the time. Oi, the fly, I really can't help it, it's just part of the game. But, Alex, I am very happy your spaghetti turned out good. I love spaghetti, man. Anyways, we're just going to fucking break the window. Now I can break the window. Right, let's read one of Alexander's memories. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind is not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to it. I have done so much for you, and I've gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Happy yamming, Alex. Hope the meal tastes scrumptious. Fuck you, Cher. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. Meters should read up 8, down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following charts. Trinity, set function. 4-phase, amplitude. Complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all the rods are inserted. So let's bear that in mind. Where the fuck am I? Tinderbox. Alright, grab the oil and let's get out of here. So William's summit had been marked. There was no way for him to know that a young man from the other day cast a something. I couldn't read it. It was way too fast. Anyways, look at the fountain. Now it's spewing blood. And also there's a corpse there. And a piece of the shadow's residue. It's turned disgusting. And it's sad. It was just so beautiful before.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
Let's listen
It
to
will
all
definitely
this.
take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Hey, you guys want to know something crazy? I was raided for the first time ever by another streamer I have never met. It's the first time that has ever happened to me. And I was so fucking surprised it even happened. Anyways, let's go to the machine room. Let me do that. Let's go to the machine room. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe have been depicted with an orb. So, oh shit. Fuck. We have no memory of this place. Hang on. So... up 8, down 8. So... 6, 7, 8. 6. Well, that won't do, will it? So, 6, 7. That wouldn't do either. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess we gotta pull you down. So, 1, 7, 8, 9. That would make much sense, would it? Gonna go. Alright. Take care, Alex. If you are going to stream, I hope you have a nice stream. I guarantee you it will be way better than this one because you won't have to whisper. I mean, honestly, this stream fucking sucks, in my opinion. So, let's see. Need to score 8, 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not good. So we've got to pull that up. 1, 7, 6, 8. Which matches the bottom one, but not the top one, which is 3, 4, 5, 6. You see, it's just not. But if I do this, 7, 8. Hang on. Wait. There we go. Sorry for that. That was actually way too loud. I keep forgetting that I kind of have to stay quiet. Anyways, so we have the four-flow cycle, the Trinity, and it was. Hang on. Flow. Damn, I thought it said 4 base. So this is the way we want. All the rods are in place. Now, welcome. Welcome. I fucked up because I didn't bring down the wheels. Cogs, as you will. Anyways, so first of all, 1 coal, 2 coal, and let's just fill up on oil right here. And where the fuck is the 3rd piece of coal? Now, close it. There we go. We have fuel.
5th of July, 1839.
Thank you, Daniel.
Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Spoilers. Daniel is completely responsible for their deaths. In a broad sense of way. Anyway, we saw the first cogwheel, but we need some that are up over here. If I recall correctly. And I do not. Letter.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle." Signed, Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Hey, Daniel. It's me, the Baron from Brennenburg. I can totally help you with your sleep anxiety. Just gotta come to my castle. You know, also, if you could just give me the banking information, that would be great for, like, lawyer stuff. You know, I rent out Brennenburg Castle as a hostel of some sort. So if you could just, you know, figure out the paperwork, that would be fucking great. Oh fuck, I'm burning oil. How's it going? I will leave you a letter like this. Come to Brennenburg. Hugs and kisses. I would be happy to receive a letter like that. Like, hey, come to Brennenburg. We will provide food and beverages, specifically alcohol.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Alexander is never wrong when it comes to coming. I forgot to bring the fucking cogwheels. God fucking damn it. Oi, you. Wait, chat. Important question. To those of you people who are a fan of Interview with a Vampire and Amnesia, who would be the biggest diva, Lestat or Alexander? In we go. What the fuck do you mean? Fuck you. Last one. And fire away. Sorry. Wrong lever. Fire away. My god, my mind just fucking died. Hang on. Oh my god. Audience, I hope your ears are okay, cause that was so fucking loud. I'm so fucking sorry. Jesus fucking Christ. Oi, move. Let's go. Professor Taylor, I failed to read the fucking Jesus fucking Christ Shadow. Let me have a fucking moment, please. Let's just do the elevator. Down we go. He painted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. About as the camera had been overturned and they collapsed on the floor, he reached to the very glass door and grabbed all of the sedatives he could find. God damn, this elevator's slow. This elevator is going to be a big servants avoided him, yet he knew they were there. They all smelled a special vibe and this scent permit. Fuck, I didn't read it off. Anyways, welcome. Welcome to the dungeon. And this is where we're going to end for tonight. I don't have a goodbye screen on this setup, unfortunately, so we are just going to have to settle with this. But I can make it a little bit more like that. Just that's not the right one. Let's grab my avatar and right. That's more better, ain't it? So thank you for watching. I hope the stream has been good, but I highly fucking doubt it because it was all just fucking ASMR shit that I personally hate. But hopefully you found some enjoyment of it. And hopefully, if you did, I hope you return in better times. For now, the stream and I wish you the best of luck and happy holidays. Take care.